Hi guys, it's Camille again with a third and possibly final update for affiliates on Remote Work 101. I'll probably still keep up via email, but in terms of video, this is probably it. It's Wild Hair Sunday. That's just what things look like right now. It is a frenetic pace. And I'm at my parents' and my stepmom just said, "You're gonna go on video looking like that?" And I was like, yeah, I live in an RV and so do my friends. They don't care. All right, so I want to talk to you about a few different things. Number one, the landing page and when it's going to be ready. Number two, I want to talk to you about something called micro conversions that most of you probably already know about anyway, but I just want to give you some thoughts around that. Three, I want to talk to you about your own bonuses. Oh my God, that's very loud. It's my mom. At 3, I'm going to talk to you about bonuses. It's okay, you're good. Bye. Your own bonuses, sorry. And then 4, email sequences. And then Abigail sent me some questions that some of you might also have, so I'll just answer them all here. Landing page. First, let me share my screen with you. Oh, this thing again. I really need to just learn how to do share all. Okay, hold on. Well, shoot. Here it is.
Hi, honey.
All right, hold on. Sorry, guys. Live launching is crazy. This is crazy. I can't wait to turn this evergreen. Okay, now I have it up. All right, so this is the landing page. Hopefully you can see it. We're still working on it. This is in large part thanks to Carrie Faye. I think a lot of you know her. She's been helping me build this. So this is what it's going to look like, although in preview mode, it's much cleaner. So we're going to get this together. We're going to test it hopefully today, this weekend. So either by Monday or Tuesday, it will be available. And I will send you an updated email when it's ready so you know for sure. So just know by Monday or Tuesday, this thing will be good to go. We hope, we're pretty confident, we're really close. Okay, now, again, just as a reminder, what you're gonna do is on the back end of Teachable, and this was in last week's video, you're gonna go to your affiliate back end, and there's gonna be a place where you take the URL from here, okay, and you put it into your affiliate box, and that's gonna make Teachable be able to track your cookie all the way through to the sale. So you'll send people to this landing page to sign up, and then once they sign up, when they get on the webinar and when they buy, then you'll get credit through that whole process, okay? So hopefully that makes sense. If you need a tutorial on how to do that, I did that in last week's video. All right, next I want to talk to you about micro conversions. A micro conversion is fancy terms for engagement. So most of you are already doing that. That's like, you know, talking to people on Facebook, interacting with them in some way, you know, emailing, having them email you back. So, but a micro conversion is a little more specific. It's getting them to behave in a way that makes saying yes to you easier and more comfortable for people. So like if you just show up in their inbox one day and say, hey, go to this webinar or go buy this thing, and you never asked them to do anything before, even if you're producing remote work content, it's jarring. It's like if you've never asked them to do anything and one day you pop up and go, hey, buy this course, it's just weird. They're like, why? You've never asked me to do anything before. So micro conversions are a way to kind of lead them into getting used to saying yes to you. And I'm going to give you an example of some of the ways I do that. Let's see here. Let's go into ConvertKit. And there's so many different ways to do this. You know, some of you are already so good at that in, like you do it in YouTube videos, like, hey, comment, share, like, or you're, you know, you're getting them to talk to you in a Facebook group, or, you know, some of you are really great at email and you're like, hit me up in email. Those are ways to do micro conversion. So here's just a really simple example. This is the second email in my sequence of onboarding. So like they go to the webinar registration page I just showed you, and it triggers a sequence of emails. This is email 1, yay, you are confirmed. Email 2 says, will I see you live at the remote work webinar? That's an example of a very simple micro conversion, because the answer to that is either yes or no. And even if it's unconscious or they're not really thinking about it, they are in a way opting into something. So you want to sprinkle in things like that during this promotion if you want to increase the behavior of conversion. All you're really doing for people is you're just creating more clarity for them that they're taking the right steps. So don't think of it as like, oh, that feels really like a weird sales tactic. It isn't. People want to buy things of value, and the more you make it clear to them that this thing is right for them, the more relieved they are that they found the right information, and micro conversions help them do that, okay? So think about ways to do that. Again, Facebook or in Instagram, you could put a little question in there, what kind of remote work are you looking for? Just anything really that gets them to react and respond to you, so that by the time they need to buy something, it feels natural and they're comfortable with it. Now I want to talk about your own bonuses. So I mentioned in last week's video that a way to set yourself apart or be different, or there are ways to do that in this promotion. So, like I mentioned, there are 12 affiliates. About half of you are in the RV space, and inevitably we're all going to share subscribers. That's just how it goes. And so something you can do is first start by sending them to the webinar, okay? However, after the webinar, which is happening on the 6th and the 7th, by the 8th, if you feel like you've got people on the fence, or you would like to make more sales, then a strategy you can employ is offering your own bonus. Now, don't do that up front, because then you're gonna blow the surprise of a webinar. Like, oh, hey, I've got this bonus. And they're like, what are you talking about? I'm just going to a free webinar. So you don't do that up front. You do that through the sequence of the promotion. So if the cart opens for remote work on March 6th, then you're gonna start thinking about a bonus somewhere around March 8th, March 10th, March 11th, leading up. Okay, so what do I mean by bonus? Well, some of your people may not know me, and they may not like me. They may think, who is this weirdo? And why would I buy her course? But they like you, and they know you, and they trust you. And so, you recommending my course can help, but you offering your own type of bonus can really help. So what that would look like is, some of you have your own products. And so it would be very simple. If you want to, this is not a requirement at all. It's just another strategy to improve your sales. And I always like to help people do that. So, you could add something to enhance the course. Some of you are in the finance space, so maybe you've got a finance product that you could just tack on to enhance the remote work experience. Now, some of you aren't in this space at all. You do like RV decor or things like that. That's okay. You can offer some kind of a freebie. Hey, if you sign up for the course today, get my interior design freebie, and maybe that's a booklet, or maybe it's even a consulting call. So just think of something, and it really should be something that's on brand with you. It wouldn't really work as well if you're like, oh, I'm going to offer them a session on resumes. If you don't do that already, it's just going to feel out of brand, and it's not really going to persuade them, because I'm already doing that. So you don't want to duplicate the course with more of the same. You want to find your own unique thing that just gets the people that are kind of on that fence to jump over the fence and say, you know what, I'm in, because I really like these folks, and they're offering this extra added value to this course. So that's how that can work. Now, should you do your own email sequence? I'm going to have an email sequence already. I will have email sequences for people who go to the webinar and don't sign up. They will get a sequence. And so you don't necessarily need your own, but I will say having at least one or two with your own bonus, that can go a long way. Or your own email where you're endorsing the course, why you like it, or any kind of benefit you've seen from other people you've recommended, one or two. You don't need a full-on sequence, because that's going to be overkill. Just a couple little things like that can help people say, I'm not sure, to yes, this feels right. Okay, so that's it for sequences. Now I want you guys to know, let me talk to you a minute about pricing. I had hoped to get the price up for this launch to $497. I actually tested some things last month with coaching, and ultimately it works, but I'm not ready to sell it at $497. I feel like there needs to be more infrastructure. So I'm gonna go in at $197 on this launch. I know I can sell it at that price. I feel good about that price, and I feel like that fits for this audience. So if some of you were like, oh, I really hope she was gonna sell it for more, I want you to know I will later this year. I just have to build a little bit more around it to kind of get it to that level. So $197 is still the price, and I feel pretty confident about selling it at that price. Okay, so Abigail had a few questions. Hopefully Abigail had answered some of them already. You wanted to know if the sales page URL is going to change. No, the sales page is the same. So again, for those of you who later you don't want to send people to the webinar because it's over, if you want to send them straight to my sales page, it's going to be the same URL. You should already know what it is because you're already affiliates. Is there a close cart date? Yes, the closed cart, so the cart opens on March 6th. I believe the cart will close on the 13th. That is what I'm shooting for. It's a 1-week promo period for a $197 product. I think that's more than enough. I've already answered some of your other questions. Okay, Abigail asked, what is the difference about the product than the product before, like last year? I've done a lot to this course, you guys. I have added so much more stuff to it since the last time I launched. I'm also going to be adding a myriad of bonuses, which I've never done this many before. So I don't have them to put in front of you today, but I'm going to have everything from already done for you resume templates to I've got a booklet on, it's like a 90-day Cliff Notes version of the course for people who are like, I just don't have time for the course right now. I've got like a fast action, kind of go through the course quickly guide. I also have like a confidence guide. I think I've got like 5-ish bonuses. So all of that's new as well, just in case you're wondering. I'll get those in front of you next week. Okay, I think that's it for today. I know I'm probably a little scattered, but by Monday, this is all gonna be hopefully making sense. And I'll send you one more email with the link to the landing page that you can then go put in to your Teachable affiliate stuff so you can get the cookie. So just be on the lookout. If it's not by Monday, it will definitely be by Tuesday. Okay, I have to fly tomorrow, and then on Monday we drive. So just bear with me. Thank you for your patience, you guys. Thank you so much for your support. I'm starting to see remote work stuff come out, and it just warms my heart. I know this can be a really solid launch, and I think it's going to be really good. All right, thanks. Bye.